Hi.
Wait.
This is my mom. Her name is Marilyn, and
Thank
she
you.
started teaching yoga when she was, what, 60?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's 84, struggling with multiple issues, but mostly...
That old?
Yeah, you're that
Oh,
old.
well. Yeah. I don't feel it.
No, you don't look it.
Yeah, so...
Can you tell us, about your mother's abilities and what she does with her health?
She started when I was a little girl in the 60s. She would watch Jack LaLanne every day, or every time he was on. I mean, she was religious about it. She was always very physical.
Wow.
So she started with Jack LaLanne. I specifically remember it. I grew up with yoga. I was able to do splits and all kinds of stuff when I was a teenager. Because my whole family was sort of wired that way, especially the women. My sister also teaches yoga.
Really?
Yeah, I don't teach yoga. In fact, I barely do yoga, but because of my upbringing and just because of my physique, I'm naturally pretty good at it.
Right?
But, right.
You're pretty good at everything.
Oh, no.
Now, what did you just say?
She's pretty good at everything.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So what is she good at?
Huh?
What is she good at?
I don't have my ears on.
Oh, that's okay. Can you
She doesn't
repeat
have her hearing aids on.
it? Okay. You could just answer the question. You all have
Modesty
talents.
forbids.
Could you tell us just
I've
a
got
little
them
bit?
with me, but I decided to take them off. I just
Wonderful. Lovely.
uncomfortable.
Would you tell us a little bit about your mother's devotion to physical movement and what she's able to do even at this age?
Well, when she was little, she was very into tap dancing, and she danced all the time. She sang. She was even on a television show when she was 16.
Really?
Yeah, Ted Mack's Original Amateur Hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a little bit of your voice still left?
Oh, yeah.
Could
Yeah,
you
she
do a
still
little
sings
tune or
occasionally.
some music for us?
She.
Would you mind giving us a little tune of what you sing?
Not really.
Really?
No, because this is a public place. And I don't want to do it.
Wow, thank you. So you see that the physical activity has kept you young in spirit, and you still have your talents.
Huh?
You have your talents from all the physical activity. I think it's kept you young and
Oh, yeah.
vibrant.
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind sharing the position your mother just took on the floor for us in the yoga position?
You mean downward facing dog?
Yes.
You want me to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
she can do it.
that would be fine too, but I was just interested to share with this video what your mother and you are able to do physically with these movements. I mean, you just demonstrated them to us.
Well, I think that the fact that, here, we should put that down. I think that the fact that staying flexible and continuing to move as we get older just overall
You don't have
helps
to say
in
to you.
general. Mom and I like to make faces. Watch.
Okay. Wow. How expressive.
We are natural.
That's how we lighten things up, because things get heavy sometimes.
Right?
I came down here to help her out because she was kind of losing it from having had the stroke. And so we get under each other's skin because there's a lot of issues, but staying moving helps us.
Yes.
Getting out in the garden, we do a lot of gardening. I'm permaculturing the yard.
Are you? I saw
Yes.
your yard had many plants that you could eat.
Yeah, it has. It's getting more. I just put in some fruit trees. And,
Did you?
Yeah.
What fruit trees did you plant?
A pawpaw,
Wow.
tamarind.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I put in another mango. I don't know how it's going to do. I don't know how the tamarind is going to do because it was awfully big to be transplanted. A friend of ours gave it to us.
Oh,
What
the
else?
mangoes do very well in this area.
They do.
Aren't they amazing? Even
Yeah.
a small tree can give off an amazing amount of fruit hanging from very thin branches.
I know. And another thing too is that the avocados, I throw the pits out.
Yes.
And like one time I got a pit. It was already sprouting inside the avocado. So I said, okay, this one wants to live. So I took it and I put it in the ground, and it's huge already. And
Wonderful.
so I don't know if it's going to get fruit. Somebody told me you have to graft them, but I don't know. I don't believe that.
Right.
I figure it has a seed for a reason.
Yes.
I did graft some Meyer lemon.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and so I've got,
those are good.
yeah, I've got 3 of those growing right around my other lemon tree. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got, and I'm doing bee and butterfly friendly, so I've got monarchs, and I've got
The butterflies are
fritillaries and yeah.
Have you seen the black one lately?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we've had a black one with.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you are really interested in increasing your health by eating the foods in your own yard.
Yeah, and that's
Wonderful.
one of the reasons I got the pawpaw, because it's a fruit tree, but it's also a butterfly host plant, as well as
Yes.
I got a sassafras tree for the same, because it's a butterfly host plant. And
Wonderful.
so I've got I'm working on getting bees into
Yeah,
the
the
yard.
interconnectedness of the
Yeah.
plants and the insects is
Yeah.
extraordinary.
Yeah.
Would you mind just sharing for the last part of our video maybe a couple of movements, either one of you or both of you? You were going to show that dog,
Well, she already did the dog pose.
yeah, and you could show us some as
Geez, I
well.
haven't done any yoga in so long. One of my favorites.
Okay, very good.
is-
That's
I don't
lovely.
know if I can do it, and you
Okay.
can't see much because I have my dress on, but I like
Okay.
doing this one. This one is if I can stay balanced, which, like I said,
Yes.
I haven't done it in so long.
Beautiful.
But it's so relaxing. It's such a relaxing pose if you can get into it and stay in it.
Yes.
It right now is a challenge for me.
The older you get, the less you can.
Now, don't say it. Don't say it. I intend to keep my balance.
The more.
It requires consciousness
And that's
to
yes,
move.
and that's a paradigm, and I don't choose to buy into these paradigms about old age.
One of the wonderful things about paradigms is that we have every day a choice about how we
Right.
phrase the paradigms
Yes.
we choose.
Yeah.
And another thing that I really like is, let's see, what was it that you were just about to counter?
It was an old age paradigm, and I
Right.
don't like those ones because
Right.
it means that, it's like the paradigm that everybody gets old and and gets sick and dies of something stupid.
Yes,
Like
yes.
everybody gets something.
Yes.
Why?
No, not necessary. Could I share now that it's the paradigm shift thing is that we can choose every day how we want to think about our own bodies. And the more we move, we re-experience how flexible we can be.
Yeah, I
And
take
how
a walk
youthful.
every day,
Do you?
and I think about riding a bike, but it's too dangerous because there's the balance issue.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you have the vision loss on your left.
And I have
the stroke
yeah.
affected her vision, so
I
she
see.
can't drive anymore.
Okay.
Which was a loss for her because
Oh, I've
she
had a stroke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
you don't go around.
With every gift you came in with.
You
Right.
can't. You can't. Yeah, they wouldn't pass me,
Right.
and I had. So.
Well, one of the ways I like to think of it also is that when we're young, we're full of movement that we don't think about. It's almost natural, it comes naturally. But as we get older, we have to think about everything we do. So that paradigm aspect is really we just add consciousness to all our movements, and
That's true.
balance is all about that.
Yeah.
And
Balance is very hard for me right now,
is it?
and
We
yeah.
couldn't tell from the action you just did on the floor for
That
us.
was a beautiful downward facing
That
dog.
was so.
Yeah, but that's upside down. If
Oh,
I'm
you-
right. If I'm upside.
That's true. That makes perfect sense to me.
She is so limber, and she was so gentle and flowing in her movement, and she held her pose for 4 minutes or so.
I studied with Rodney Yee.
So you have quite a
I
history.
did.
Well, and Patricia Walden and a whole bunch
And
of
Patricia
other people
Wald,
like
all
that.
some of the big gals, some of the big people.
You even took a workshop with Yogi Bhajan, my guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
It's always good to have people around you who remember part of your history. Isn't that wonderful? It's really comforting to have people who remember parts of your history with you. It's
I
delightful.
don't know how if I went through things and of course the memory's a thing too.
Yes.
You have to.
There are
At
things
my
that,
age, it's tough.
well, you probably remember some things extraordinarily well,
Mm-hmm.
and other things are allowed to fade off, and you can learn, have new experiences.
Yeah.
Well, you're a very beautiful daughter and mother, and
Thank you.
thank you so much for sharing with us
Absolutely.
on this wonderful day.
Now, these handsome gentlemen
Yes.
are, well, I just,
I'm not available.
I don't, that's,
He's
fine. that's,
he's kidding.
that's no problem at all. 'cause
He's
I'm not
just
sure
kidding.
I'm handsome either.
are you available?
Beauty
Oh, I am. Listen,
Beauty is as beauty does.
Yeah, he's handsome.
No, thank you. There's,
he's
there's,
safer, right?
That was a funny
you.
thing to say. I
Okay.
love it
Thank you.
because
God
you're
bless.
so vigorous and your eye is on the prize in life, and it's nice to hear it coming straight from those sparkling eyes and that wonderful smile, and to see your daughter looking so lovingly at you. And these men are becoming more vigorous because they have vigor because they have been doing a detox for. Well, Bill's in his 21st day, and Stephen is also following an important health
now
book.
where do you come into all this?
Well, I like to hold the video camera.
Yeah. She's a coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
A
I'm with Whole
facilitator.
Life Wellness Seminars, and I'm sharing this with my YouTube channel, so many people will hear your wonderful words of encouragement today.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Check yourself out.